good evening. Martin, you got to unmute your mic. Your mic is muted. I can't unmute you. Martin's mic is muted. Martin needs to unmute his microphone. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Martin will be with us as soon as he unmutes his microphone.
As soon as I can figure out which button I need to press. It's fine. It was unmuted. It was muted, then it was unmuted, then it was muted again. I didn't know. It's the obvious thing.
Yeah, no, it's obvious thing.
The first 5 seconds of what I said there were hilarious.
What did you say?
I can't tell you. It's gone now. It was a moment in time.
Oh no.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Good, and you?
Very good, yes. I'm feeling a little warmer now. I've had the heating on for about the last 3 days.
Well, the weather in Johannesburg is now UK weather. We've just decided to have another spell of winter.
Welcome
in
to
Johannesburg.
Winter. You've got a spook in the background. You've got a ghost.
That's
You've
Brad.
got a ghost in the background. Hello, Brad.
Brad wave. No, there we go. There you go. Brad's got his. You're on the show, Brad.
Me and
what up?
my shadow.
I've got a funny feeling I'm going to get a call from the guys from the Medicine Dolls because they seem to be Facebook messaging me. Okay. Julian, what's your number? So I think they might be struggling to get on. So let's just see. Yeah.
Weather can be
just
a pain.
Just going to make sure. Yeah, the weather can be a pain. So,
where are you? You're in another different place. This isn't green screen. This isn't green screen fakery today. This is real behind you.
This is real, and I've even got a real little light that I've managed to set up, and a whole real little thing. I'm on location.
Oh, fantastic. Where about?
Pretty much. In Melville, Johannesburg.
Okay.
So yeah, some mates of mine are shooting a video, and I've just come to help out.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Is this a video we're going to be able to see soon at some point? Will we?
I can't tell you. Can't tell you. That's a secret. Check now. I'm changing my background.
Now it's gone dark. Yeah. It's like,
yeah. I'm going for a whole new vibe here.
Well, the fact that there's black behind you and you've got a black top on as well and a black hat, you're perfectly set up for some kind of puppeteering.
Hang on. I can even go more. There we go. I've even got now a black hoodie.
It's like you could virtually disappear into the background, and we could have some.
You're a good shot.
Just do the show with a puppet or something. It'd be great.
Something like that. And as usual, welcome to another New Music Mondays with me, Julian, and Martin, where we talk about nothing about music.
Just ramble, yeah.
Just ramble for the next 2 hours. Good evening, everybody. Please let us know that you're here and say hi. Really excited to be here on another beautiful Monday. Don't know about beautiful, but another great Monday.
We're live.
So did you have a good weekend?
Where are we? We're live across YouTube and Facebook, aren't we? That's where we're at.
We're live across YouTube,
DiscovrTV
Facebook, and Vimeo. Yes.
Awesome. And Twitch. Are we on Twitch as well?
Did I add Twitch today? Oh, I didn't. Oh, that was very naughty of me. Ooh. Let me add Twitch quickly. Oh, there we go. There we go.
If you found us on one of those platforms, then you can find us on any of those platforms.
The last time we were on Twitch, remember, we got spammed.
Oh, yes,
somebody is trying to sell us something on Twitch.
Something straight away. Yeah, we can get you more followers. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for an incredible price of $99. If you sign up now, we will get you 3 million new followers. They may be web bots, but they will be there.
They'll be there. The numbers will count. The numbers will count. I had a good weekend, thank you very much. I was recording drums all weekend, actually.
Ah.
In fact, I put a little thing on. I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but I've put it there because it's weird.
Let's have a look.
It was weird to do.
There you are.
It was that. We were doing a bit of that.
Okay. Cool. For which artist?
It's an artist called Quivering Lip, who I think we've had on New Music Mondays before.
we've had Quivering Lip. Yes, we have.
But we've just started tracking an album up for them, and this it's actually weird because there you go. Can you still see that? No.
Okay. No, you did it again. You have to do it again.
Do it again, because it was like this. That. Where are we? That one.
Where's it, Martin? You got it. There you go. We can't hear anything, but we can see it.
It was. Oh, you can't hear it. Okay, because I can hear it at my end. Because it doesn't sound like a drum kit. That was the thing. It's an E drum kit.
Oh, one of those electronic drum kits.
So in the room, it just sounds like someone hitting a table. but on the actual record, it sounds awesome. But yeah, in the room, it was just.
Oh yeah, one of those.
That's all you can hear in the room. Anyway, it's good. It's
We've
good.
got we've got guests hanging backstage wondering what the heck are these two guys doing.
Yeah, I
Gregory's
thought I was
sitting
joining
there
a
like
music show.
Gregory's like going, Julian, hurry the fuck up, because I got tequila to drink. So can you just hurry the fuck up? I've got things to do. Xander's sitting there like going, I hope they're going to hear me this time. And Gita's sitting there going, oh no, what's Martin
what
got
have
me
I
into
let
now?
myself in
What
for?
Martin's got into now? And then we've still got Cito coming up. So Xander was first come first serve, as they like to say in the classics. So we got a killer lineup tonight. All great tracks, all very, very different, going from the darkness of the 80s to the punkness of the 70s and the 80s to the
Yeah.
beautiful eclectic sounds of Gita to Xander's full-on like we're the killers kind of vibe, you know. It's that kind of. So it's a really nice lineup we got tonight. So I'm really excited. So let's get Xander right on screen. There he is, Xander. Good evening, young man.
Good evening,
Let's
Xander.
drag him. Can he hear us this time?
Hey guys.
Let's see if we've got
Hey.
Xander. Ah, there we go. Good evening and welcome. How you doing?
I'm good. I heard the Killers reference. Thanks for that.
Yeah, when I heard the track, I was like, kind of, that's very Brandon Flowers, which I liked, because I'm a big Brandon Flowers fan.
Yeah.
So I kind of definitely hit the right button for me. So tell us, who is Xander? How am I going to say this? Filmalter? Is that correct?
Yeah, Filmalter.
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 That's quite a tongue twister for a surname. Was that the stage name?
No, that's my actual surname. No idea what country of origin besides South Africa that is. Yeah, high school was fun with that surname.
So Xander, this is the first time I'm hearing about you. Tell us a little bit about who you are and where you come from in this musical journey.
Okay, well, if I understood the question correctly, I've been playing guitar. Well, my main attraction was lyrics, believe it or not.
Cool.
Love poetry, love lyrics, and just the inspiration that I felt from my idols, if you will, in the musical spheres. Making the connections and stuff, and then I picked up a guitar with 15, went for one lesson and was bored to tears, and then I kind of permanently borrowed a book from the library and taught myself.
You're one of those guys.
And then I started just writing songs. I think my mother took the library book back because I could never find it again, so I'm sure the penalty fees became a bit
Mom was like, I'm not going to be paying those.
So yeah, and then well, I never heard anything about it, so I'm sure it sorted itself out.
So Lost in You, is this your first single?
This is the first single of the brand new EP.
Cool.
The EP, it was actually intended to be a 12-track record, but then so many different obstacles that we decided we just want to get stuff out. So we decided to chop it in half and release the first 6, with Lost in You being the first single to be released. And yeah, very excited about what's to come and also what is currently on the EP. Yeah.
Cool. No, well, so how would you describe your sound? I mean, I made the reference to the Killers earlier, but how would you describe the sound of Xander?
Musical influences, or what I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
How would you describe your sound?
You know what? That's the $1 million question for me that I'm always struggling with, because you would hear on the EP there's the punk rock influences in songs like Here's to Bed, Baby Slow Down, and The Joker's Lament, as well as the more calmer ballady kind of things, like in Polaroid and Anna Begins and Lost in You, which is a little bit more of a reference to my Matchbox 20 and Goo Goo Dolls and Lenny Kravitz influence, as opposed to the punk rock, which is a big part of my influences, The Offspring, Green Day, and even the grunge, Bush and Pearl Jam, Nirvana era, 90s.
That
90s.
that is a top-notch list of influences, though. You kind of said like,
Yeah, you
if
can't
you're
go
going
wrong.
to, you said like, as a bit of a marketing stuff to say, you get this, you're going to get a bit of this kind of collection of sounds. You're going to go, yeah, okay,
Actually,
that sounds good.
Look, that's the aim
have-
that I.
Yeah.
So,
I have to
so,
say,
I mean,
just do yourself a favor and actually go and listen to that new Bush album. You referenced Bush earlier. Check out their brand
Kingdom,
new
yeah.
album. It's what an album! I have to say,
Yeah, it's
Martin, do yourself a favor
awesome.
and check that out. It was totally unexpected. It just rocked up on my playlist one day, and I haven't stopped listening to that album.
Cool.
But there's a lot of good albums out at the moment. So musically, there's some really great stuff happening. So I'm kind of excited about the industry right now. I think there's some great new talent, and that's kind of why we do the show, is to help showcase brand new songs and new talent across the UK and South Africa. So how we do this, Xander, is we're going to play a short snippet. Unfortunately, due to new Facebook regulations, we actually shouldn't even be playing any music videos. We kind of play the videos later on YouTube and on our platform. But during the interview, we just play like a 15, 20-second snippet so people can get an idea of the track. And then we encourage people to actually go and watch the music video and check the bands out when we share all the links, etc., on all our different Spotify and YouTube playlists. So let's check out just a taste of Lost in You by Xander Filmalter. It's kind of got a bit of an Italian thing, Filmalter.
hey, your
Well, that's when you say it
guess
like
is
that.
as good as mine, right?
Yeah. Let's check it out.
Look at you, just think there all tongue in cheek. Your lips move but they don't wanna speak. A hint of mystique. Looking at me, looking at you as you approach your next move. You realize that I don't like to lose, really ever do. And lock the door, move a little closer. I wanna get lost in you, learning to breathe. Keep coming back for more. You're a breathless whisper. I wanna get lost in you, learning to breathe. Black coffee caution. Think we better have a conversation. This room's a spider web of tension.
I probably played too much because I'm sure that Facebook and all its relative platforms will tell me, you can't play that much of a song. So, but anyway, I love it. I think it's a great song. And guys, we will play the full video later in the show when we head over to our YouTube and our platform as well. But great song, man. I really enjoyed it. I love the vibe of it. Now, I think that's for me, as you heard earlier. I said I like the Killers kind of influenced it. Lisa Pete Ball says she's liking the sound. So yeah, great track, man. Great track. How can people find out more information about you, Xander?
Well, my social media, I suppose, my Facebook. If people get my surname right, then they can just go do a search for me, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook.
Filmalter. Film
Yeah,
and alter.
or
Yeah.
yeah, film and then alter. But
Alter.
I mean, if you said you're going to go to some German site that's altering films, that's
Whoa! I'm getting worried already.
And
Let's
who knows
quickly
where we
search.
go from there.
so keep it together, you know.
It's Monday evening. Why do we keep it together? We don't keep
Julian,
it together on
do you know
Monday
what I
night.
was thinking, Julian? I think we did this off air last week after we finished, but we were talking about albums and stuff. Do you know what that track reminds me of a little in its sound? Is the Unforgettable Fire, from U2. That
Oh.
album,
Yeah,
it's got
that
little
kind of
bit
vibe to
in
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it. I
I love that song.
I can hear it now.
Yeah. No, it's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we were talking about it, like what a great album it was last week, and I was just thinking,
Yeah.
what's in my head, and it just came to me. Yeah, love it.
like
It's got
it.
a great sound. I love the you know, like what's lovely about these videos is you get the lyrics when you're putting the lyrics on the videos as well. Lyric videos are a great thing. I used
they're
to
very
love that,
popular.
like finding out the lyrics. We used to get them in magazines and stuff, and now you can see them on screen as you're playing. It's fabulous.
I'm live.
We still wanted to do a proper music video, but
Yeah.
but the whole lockdown thing kind of short-circuited those and railway ambitions. So I decided to just do a lyric video because wanted to have something visually ready as well. But I believe that the lyric video came together quite nicely. I hope people enjoy it.
Yeah, I love being able to actually see what the lyrics are, because it's I just find it's a really cool thing. I said when I was in my younger days, I used to there was magazines that would publish the lyrics to songs. You'd kind of go and always flick to the back to find out what the lyrics are. So now this kind of lyric video thing, I'm actually loving it. It's great. It's great to do lyric videos.
It's great. Xander, thank you so much for joining us. I know the line's still a bit jumpy and up and down, but we will be sharing the video, as we said earlier, and we'll be playing the full track later. But so thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Julian. Thanks, Martin. Have a great show.
Take care, man. Great
Cool,
to
man.
see you.
Thanks.
Take
Cheers.
care.
Ciao.
Cheers,
Bye.
mate. We are.
I'll say hello to Pete Ball as well. Hello, Pete.
Ah, there you go.
It's fantastic. Nice to see him. He's over. He's in the. Where is he? Is he the Isle of Wight? I think he's on the Isle of Wight. Pete. He used to come and play at my studio here.
Ah, okay.
A comment that says liking the sound. Lisa's. They've got a shared account. That's why it's Lisa Pete Ball. It's a shared account. That's the two of them. Lisa and Pete. Oh, look,
Lisa
see, says
and
hello.
Pete.
Hey.
Oh, there you go. Hi, mate. And Martine
Thanks,
says, especially for the non-English speakers.
Yeah.
I'm confused by that.
Likewise.
What did I miss?
I don't know.
I missed something.
Oh, maybe the lyric video. Right, got it. Right, the lyric video is good for the non-English speakers. Yes, good point.
I did not get that.
I don't know. Right, good, nice point, Martin. You're right. You're right.
Well done. Very, very clever. Alrighty, so we've got backstage. We have Gita. She's been hanging for us, and Sito's just arrived. Sito, if you don't mind, just hanging a bit back there. We've got everybody ready, so let's get Gita on stage.
Hi.
Gita.
Hello. Good evening. Hello.
Okay, quite a lot of
Getting a lot of echo.
A lot of echo.
Maybe headphones or I don't know if there's one of the settings we can turn off. We're getting a lot of background noise.
Okay. If you go to your cam mic settings, go to audio. Live.
I'm
live
sorry.
technical.
Live.
Echo cancellation. I've just turned that on.
That's
There you go.
better.
That will help.
Immediately better.
Much better.
Sorry about that.
That's miles better. Straight away.
All
both good?
Yes,
Can't complain
thank you.
yourself.
Good. Yes. Nice and
Just getting
comfy
the
on my
video.
sofa.
We're talking over Zoom. So tell us where you are in
there
the
we go.
world, Gita.
I'm actually in the Netherlands now, in my bus home.
Nice.
You can have a short look around.
How cool.
We just had dinner
Oh, very nice.
because it's an hour later here than in the UK.
Of course, you're on the same time as South Africa.
Oh,
Okay,
wait,
that's great.
1919 is that? It's
Yeah,
20 past
1919. Yeah, you're on the same time.
Yeah.
It's us in the UK who are being awkward at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So,
well,
yeah,
well, generally we are, but yeah, cool. Because because you were sort of splitting your time between the Netherlands and the UK for a while, weren't you? But I guess you're kind of a bit more permanent in the Netherlands now.
Yeah, I was. I was in the UK in January, and then I was supposed to come in June, and I was supposed to be there next week. But yeah, everything's changed now, so I'm just here. And we've been living in this bus for the past 2.5 years.
Yeah.
But in 2 weeks, we'll own some land here, not so far from Amsterdam.
That's
And we're going to
incredible.
build a house there. So we'll move our bus to our own land and then slowly start building. And
That's going to be quite an adventure, I guess.
yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
And
very
I
cool.
mean, but the bus as well is it's played a big part in the creation of the album, hasn't it?
Definitely has. So we took this machine out for 8 months across Europe. So we started off in the UK, and then we drove via France to the north coast of Spain, all along the coast to Portugal, and then all the way south, and then all along the south coast to Italy, halfway down
Wow.
Italy, south, and then back via Switzerland and Germany. And all along, I started the record in England, where I recorded all the vocals and the guitar, and came up with some ideas of what I wanted, and then added bits along the way. So I recorded a string quartet in Italy, and I recorded with a Portuguese singer in Portugal, and a French trumpet player, and a Spanish guitarist, and ended up finding an English kids choir, which I really wanted, but felt a bit too ambitious considering I wasn't going to be there. But friends helped me out with that, which is awesome. So yeah, it's a bit of a European record.
Yeah. It has got also, there's not just the instrumentalist, there's kind of found sounds on there, I suppose, is that what we call them? But you've got sort of background noises of, I think, was it a goat herder or something?
Yeah, no, it opens up with the herd of sheep and goat, and they were in the south of Spain. This little place called Antequera. We were parked near the sort of Moorish castle, beautiful place, and one afternoon we went for a walk and we came back to the bus and we were surrounded, well, the bus was surrounded by a herd of sheep and goat with little bells, and I just had to grab my recording gear quickly, and it was quite windy, so I got my mic and I put this woolly sock on just to prevent the wind from being too loud. And we were walking through the herd, and there was the sheep herders guys were a little way away, and they were looking across at us thinking, what the hell are they doing walking through with this laptop and like microphone? It was really funny. But yeah, they ended up opening the record.
It strikes me, the album, I think I saw you posting earlier on today, 6 More Sleeps till the album, so it's this Friday, isn't it? The album is officially
Saturday,
released.
yes.
Saturday.
Yes.
And it's called To Our Children.
Yes.
Yeah, To Our Children. It just struck me, just hearing that story as well, it sounds like it's going to be the perfect antidote to our sort of lockdown scenario everywhere. We're kind of all stuck in the same place. Yeah. And you've created the perfect travelogue album to kind of
I seem to have done so,
adventure around Europe. Yeah.
The first video I put out for it as well was in April, and I was already making that before all the lockdown things happened. And it's a compilation actually of a lot of the travel footage we shot. You can see the sheep on there as well. And it was like, when I put it out, it was really nice because a lot of people felt it was like a virtual road trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I have to ask about the video. Hypothetical you and I.
Yeah.
The video is pretty out there.
It's intense.
Yes. Very intense. Tell us about the video.
So firstly, that song I wrote when I still lived in London full time. On the back of that Grenfell Tower incident where this tower block burned down, and it was a council flat, and they'd used this cladding on the outside that was sort of cheaper but wasn't actually fireproof. So basically it was a very bad situation, but really highlighted this crazy divide, I suppose, between rich and poor. But so that kind of triggered me to write this song. And at the time, this was, I suppose, back in 2017, was it?
17 or 18. Yeah,
it was 17.
17, yeah.
Yeah, I think 17. And initially, when I wrote it, I'd had this idea of having like a duet dance between a woman and a man, and all to do with this tension of division and coming together, like kind of contemporary ballet. And I started ballet lessons myself, thinking I would eventually make this video, but obviously that we went on this travel and that wasn't going to happen. And then my friend Stephen, who co-produced this album and my previous one, Stephen Hodd, he'd been doing some blog posts, like audio podcast things, and did this interview with this dancer, Phil Holford. And firstly, that conversation was incredible. He's a very fascinating guy, and has a lot of interesting things to say about being a human being and being disciplined and practicing certain practices of meditation or different things. And then I went and looked up his Instagram, and the way he moved just struck me. I find it so impressive how he just disappears into the movement and has no sense of sort of shame or self-consciousness. It's very fluid and very expressive.
Yeah, very fluid.
Yeah, and instantly I thought, oh my God, it would be amazing to have him dance to this song, because I think he can really grasp that feeling of feeling sort of trapped and at war with yourself, but then also like finding this unity in the end. So I emailed him, and I was very happy that he emailed me back very quickly saying I love the song and let's talk about it. And considering the whole lockdown situation and the videos I'd seen of him, I really wanted him to use his own living space, which is a flat. It's actually his living room that he moved the sofa out of, and to sort of enter into this dynamic with the space around him, I suppose, and within himself. and he sent me back his edit, and I was blown away by his expression. It's definitely very intense, but I think the song is very intense, and it's very powerful. I felt.
It's fantastic. I think it's a great compliment to the song. Yeah, we should check it out.
Let's check it out. There we go.
You ask me why I cry. Oh, ask me why. You ask me why I'm down. Why this face distorted by my frown? Walking through this broken town. You ask me why I smile. Oh, ask me why. Ask me how to build a light of darkness still. Ask him why. This hypothetical you divides. Hypothetical, you're right. And I ask you, do you know? I ask you, have you seen? Have you lived beyond the dream? Ask you, have you been beyond your skin, beyond your mind, beyond the time, beyond this hypothetical you're right, this hypothetical you're right, this hypothetical.
Wow, that's very intense, I have to say.
I just think it's stunning. It's
Absolutely stunning.
I think he expresses this deeper animal nature that we all have within us, and it's so important. I get to get in touch with that for all of us, in a sense, because it's also the part of us that connects us to each other, I suppose. And that's, I think he really grasped what it was about for me, what that song was about, and has added such a layer of depth to it. Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, Gita. Do you want to remind people how they can find out more information about you?
Right. My website, you can find all other links necessary. It's GitaDeRidder.com. There's also a link there on the shop page with a pre-order for the album. You can find the tracks on Spotify, and there's a couple of videos of this album now on YouTube. There's another one coming in November that I'm working on, that I made myself, like a time-lapse self-portrait thing. It would be interesting. It's also quite an intense one, I think, in a different way. But yeah, that.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for sharing it with us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure. We've been meaning to get you on DiscovrTV for quite some time. We finally did it, Gita.
Yes,
Finally did it.
High fives.
Hey,
We're glad we are.
Digital high fives.
Digital high fives.
Yeah.
great stuff.
Thanks so much,
Can't
Gita.
wait for the album. Looking forward to it. And yeah, good luck. Hope it all goes well.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice show for the rest of it.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks. Bye.
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 There we go.
There you go.
Very
Great
cool.
stuff. I love it. So very inventive. There's some, if you go and find Gita's channel on YouTube, there's some videos for some of her earlier stuff as well. Very inventive video, creative stuff as well going on for the music as well. There's a great one for called I think it's called The Wheel, which is basically, it looks a bit like a sort of a series of IKEA adverts. It's really clever. It's very good.
I like it. I like it very, very much. As you can see, my lights are going on and off because we're busy with the shoot in the background. Right. Are you guys in the background? Let's see who we got next. We got Greg or we got Sito. Who's in a hurry? Is either of you guys in a hurry? Put your hand up if you're in a hurry. Otherwise, we're just going to head straight into it. Greg's been sitting there since the beginning. Sito needs, I think, Greg, do you mind hanging? Sito seems to be in a bit of a hurry. Is that cool? Greg, give us a thumbs up. Greg's cool. Right, let's get Sito in.
That's right,
let's get Sito in. That's right, Greg.
Sito.
Sito.
Hello, Julian. Hello, Martin. How are you guys doing?
You have to quickly do us a favor. Under the audio, there's a thing called echo suppression. I'm doing a Donald Trump.
Echo cancellation.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
Click
that's
that.
the one. Click that.
There we go.
That's better.
I can hear you now.
Better.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
There we go.
Alright, sweet.
Good evening, Sito. How are you?
Okay, cool. Thank you. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Well.
good. Can't complain. There's a little bit of echo still on me for some reason.
It feels like, I don't know if you've got headphones on, Sito, but it feels like the sound is actually coming out somewhere else as well.
Okay, you know what I think might be the problem is the Bluetooth factor. So I'm just going to plug my phone in.
Okay.
Plug my headset in. And then,
it could be Bluetooth. And there we go.
Nice.
That sounds better. Well, now we can't hear you though. I think you're muted. You are. Just unmute yourself. Gotta love technology. It's such fun. There we go.
That's amazing
How's
that we can do
that?
this.
Am I back?
That's great.
Yeah, you're back and perfect.
Nice.
All right, sweet. Sorry about that. It's a nice time killer.
So, it's good to see you. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you too.
Yeah, it's been a while. Not too long, but it's been a while. And I'm very excited about this because you launched a brand new music video. And wow, what a video it is. What an absolute stunner. Martin had a cinema theatre launch for the video. When was it? I don't even know what day.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It was on Wednesday, yeah.
Full on, with the band, everything, performing new tracks, some special new tracks as well that were performed. Just an absolute amazing collection of songs. Tell us about this new video, Martin, because there's just, it's probably one of the best videos I've seen come out of this country in a while. It's just
thank you so much, Julian.
Everything.
Yeah, it was one of those labors of love that took forever to make, just because of it involved quite a lot of people in the creative department, especially in post. We had started discussing concepts about a year ago for it, and then we finally got to shoot the bulk of it in December. A couple of touch-ups in January, and one final touch-up, just correction shots of me falling down the center of the Ponte building. Obviously it took lots of work in post-production and the edits and in the effects and all that kind of a thing. Very ambitious, but so worth the wait. It's probably my most favorite video that I've been in ever.
I would definitely second in terms of most of the videos that I've seen you have done. It seriously is, it's everything that a music video needs to be, which has a beautiful love story in it. It's got incredible visuals. It's shot beautifully and a great song.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Those really high production values, just incredible. Just to having, I suppose, having the ambition to go for that, I think, in even itself is something that's a huge credit to you as well.
Yeah, thank you. I think a lot of the time, we have these great ideas, and when it comes to the execution, we we don't get to go full 100%. And I just pulled all my resources, and it took a bit of tweaking here and there. Blvd Hvnny, the director, I've done work with him before. He shot the music video for Symphony, which you'll see that was also very, very...
Just got it playing in the background, yeah, just so you can see some of the visuals while we chat, guys.
Yeah. He's very creative. He also did the music video for my other side project, Absinthe's version of Love Will Tear Us Apart, which is all shadow puppets, whole shadow puppetry sort of concept. And he's got this beautiful skill of tying in or creating the visuals to the music. I really feel that it's not a disjointed thing. It's like it's one cohesive entity. So yeah, really proud of it. People are loving it all over the place. Wednesday, when we premiered the video, it was also the debut performance of Blvd Hvnny. So it was the first time we as a band got to perform live. I've performed with two of the members in a sort of unplugged setting, doing a couple of songs at a time for DiscovrTV, actually. And this is the first time we've performed as a band, full production, what I envisaged it to be, and it was absolutely sublime. It's great, and what's great about it is I joke about saying now the bat is out of the cave. So we're gonna grow from that and continue and do fuller sets. I believe we're going to be doing another one with you, Julian, at the end of November. Yes. So we still got to discuss set list stories there, but I'm really looking forward to getting this off the ground. And I don't know what else to say, but I'm ecstatic about how the video turned out.
So guys, just in case for people that are watching, Facebook have cut us again. So I'm just posting the link to the YouTube because people are saying we can't find it on Facebook. So I'm just quickly posting the link to YouTube. So our video has been blocked.
That was too much of Gita. That was too much of Gita. That's the problem.
It was too much of Gita. Yeah. Oh man, I'm over Facebook. I seriously am. It just does my head in. So yeah, unfortunately we have been cut on Facebook. So I've just quickly posted the link to the YouTube for everybody that is, unfortunately, but the show we will carry on YouTube as we do. It's just one of those things, unfortunately, with Facebook that it does this to us. Yeah, we've got to get off Facebook. But anyway, let's just have a little bit of a listen to the track while we've got it playing here so people can just get an idea. So I'm going to snip it back a little bit just so guys can get a little bit of taste of the track as well.
So where is this?
It's a building in Johannesburg. Was built in the 70s, I think, 60s or 70s.
Right. 70s.
The luxury apartments. This beautiful sort of cylindrical shape apartment building that was kind of eventually neglected and run down. It's now been sort of repurposed, and they're doing lots of community work now in that area. So I had access to the building.
All that sort of construction rubble or whatever it is that a common shot? Is that actually there?
That's actually the bedrock on which it stands. That's the original rock on which it stands. It's very impressive when you go there. You'll be blown away by the architecture, by all the dimensions, the height of it. I mean, it's a high-rise building as well. It's one of those standout buildings in Johannesburg. It's quite a monumental building.
So the funny thing is, I lived there for 6 months.
Did you? Oh wow!
Back in 1983, I think it was.
Jeez.
Wow.
One of my mom's ex-husbands. We stayed there for a while our house was being built, and we stayed on the 50th floor.
Sure. Wow, what a view from up there.
Yeah, it's pretty scary, to be honest. And when that wind howls, you feel it.
Yeah, that day that we shot the music video, it was, it was December, middle of summer, but it was one of those freak cold fronts with a thunderstorm pulling in. So this one freak day, and it actually served the purpose of the video's visuals because there wasn't this harsh sun lighting. It was this rain that was coming down, and it really just added to the drama and the mood of the scene, you know.
Well, the video is stunning, guys. And as you can see there, we'll post a link, obviously, to the video again. But what an absolutely amazing piece of content, to put it mildly.
Are we going to play this off the end of the show, Julian? If you stay with us, we'll play this off the end on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll
so
play it
if
off
you're with
again.
us on YouTube.
Well, we're now only on
YouTube.
YouTube. We're only on YouTube now. So we're back on YouTube. We're not on air on Facebook anymore. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is what Facebook does to us. We've got to find another solution to Facebook. There really has to be, which is YouTube.
Is it
I
a
suppose.
copyright thing, or what's the story?
Yeah, it's a copyright thing. So then they just block us. So
okay,
they're blocking music content if they think that it's a music only show. So if it's like what they call a music listening experience,
right?
Which is obviously
so if the balance of music versus conversation is that if they think there's too much music, they don't do it. They don't like. There's no discussion. There's no debate. It's just like they cut the video, and that's it. It's done. And it's to do with the licensing. I mean, we've discussed this before in the show. In essence, it's to protect you because it's the licensing of your music. So it's to stop your music being used illegally. But of course, we're talking to you about your music. Yeah. we get to know that's legitimate.
Yeah.
But that's where we're kind of caught in a weird trap at the moment. But we don't have those issues on YouTube because their licensing is actually done properly.
Yeah.
So the fact that we're playing your music will be picked up and you'll get paid for it. So it's only because Facebook are rubbish, basically.
Yeah. So I think in the future we're just going to do the podcast interviews on Facebook and play the music later on YouTube. I think trying to play any music is just going to kill us on Facebook. So right. It is what it is. It is what it is. But thanks so much, Cedar. Thanks for hanging with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Blvd Hvnny, Blvd Hvnny.
I made it nice and difficult for everyone.
Nah, come on. It's the modern way. Everyone knows that's how it works now. Come on.
Modern way. Well, we're using V's instead of U's. It's also the ancient Roman way.
Of course, absolutely. There you go.
Yep.
Combination.
Yeah. I'm really pleased that you're back, that you've managed to get out playing live as well. That's fantastic. I know we spoke about, I think last time you were on, you were saying how much you were looking forward to that. So that's really great.
Yeah, big time.
Out on stage. Yeah, fantastic.
And we can't wait to have you back. I can't wait to see you live. Yay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. Thank you so much for your support, Julian and Martin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Anytime, man. Thanks so much,
Good to speak to you. Take care.
Enjoy the rest of your show. Cheers.
Cheers. So thanks to Facebook once again.
Oh, Facebook. Gives us something to talk about.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I think maybe what we just do in future is we don't play the music videos at all during the podcast. And we just do the interviews. And then we do like we just push all the videos onto our channels.
I've got a droopy microphone today. Yeah, maybe we do that thing where, well, like say if you play the visuals in the background.
While we're talking to the band.
And then play the full music video later or something like that.
But now we're on YouTube, so maybe we should just promote YouTube and stop Facebook altogether. But you just get views on Facebook. I suppose that's one of the things, is we had a good number of people watching and then all of a sudden went bang. Just went bang. It is the way it is. But
I don't know, maybe we have a
true rock star.
I was going to say, forget all that. Let's talk to an artist instead of talking. Hey,
how you guys doing?
Let's get a rock star on screen.
Yeah, Facebook, man, Facebook. It's just a bit of a bastard.
We have one thing to say. One thing.
Yeah, certainly. You know.
I've said what I have to say about Facebook.
Do. Yeah, keep it succinct.
Let's keep it rockified. How you doing, Greg?
Yeah, quite well, man. Quite well. Still recovering from our album launch on Friday, but other than that, quite well.
How many?
That must have been a hell of a launch. Monday now. That must have been a good launch.
Now listen, when these guys throw a party, Martin, you come back on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Tuesday.
I've got lost at a venue with Greg. It can be fun.
I vaguely remember that.
I don't.
It sounds like, I was going to say, it sounds like neither of you remember it very well, and that's a good sign as well, I think.
No, I don't think Kerry Ann actually remembered any of it for days.
Yeah, definitely.
So Greg, man, you're back, and you're back with a vengeance. My favorite DiscovrTV live show we've ever done has been with the Medicine Dolls,
Cheers,
on a windy rooftop in Cape Town, which was amazing. But now you're back and just rocking it. Tell us about the new album.
Yeah, no, well, we're stoked that it's finally out, man. We sat on it. It was supposed to come out on, it's like the beginning of April. So I remember when the call got made to, sort of put it on ice. It was rough, the amount of time you spend kind of building that concept up in your mind, and like the stress and the joy and whatnot. And then, luckily we sort of used the time well and kind of mixed it with Matthew Fink from Just Music, our producer. We kind of spent a lot of time sending files back and forth, and eventually, we ended up adding 4 new tunes to it that we kind of recorded here and then sent to him to sprinkle his magic on. So there was some silver linings to that space of time. But yeah, I'm just glad it's out, man. I'm really glad it's out. It seems to be.
So am I.
Yeah.
And the response has been phenomenal to the album as well. Everybody's raving about it.
Guys,
you've got to go and check it out. It's on Spotify. It's on everything. It's everywhere.
It's been mind blowing, man. I'm glad you I heard you had a bit touch of the plague, and I'm glad you're all right.
I had the plague. I had the plague.
Yeah.
To put it mildly.
Mildly.
Was it because it wasn't mild, was it? That's the thing.
No,
it's just
it was not mild
yeah.
at all. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I had more than a touch. Let's put it that way. But I'm better now. Well, I'm still recovering, but I'm a lot better than I was. So yeah.
That's great,
and
man.
We're still doing New Music Mondays and doing DiscovrTV as much as we love it. So yeah, we're happy. So
fantastic.
When you're coming to Joburg, are you going to be coming up soon?
We need the album like launch possibly. Here. Yeah, absolutely, man. It looks like possibly beginning of February, end of January, maybe, but probably beginning of February. We're looking at like first tour dates. So yeah, all of that will be sorted out this week. But it looks, it's all still very like, I don't know. We don't really know what's going on, like.
No. Are we going to get a second wave? Are we going to get whatever,
Yeah, but I think that's kind of what we've been discussing as far as touring goes. Is like, but you can't know, so let's just book it. And if we have to cancel it, then we have to cancel it. I think everybody's gotten really good at canceling shit now.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Tomorrow
is not guaranteed is one of those things that people have said. But I think after this year, everyone's kind of like, yep. Absolutely, man. What are you doing on Friday? I don't fucking know. I might be doing this today.
No, I did. Something, maybe nothing. I don't know.
I had my first flight during this COVID period this weekend. I went to Cape Town. I took my son down to Cape Town, and what a nightmare. To put it mildly, what a shit show. I mean, the airports Cape Town airport was actually really well organized. Johannesburg, Tambo, it's a shit show. They haven't got a clue what they're doing.
Is that because of the regulations? Because of COVID regulations? Is that why?
Yeah, but they've now created these whole new ways to get into the parking or drop-off zones, and it's more COVID unfriendly now than it was if they just let it go the way it was before. I mean, it's now congested underground, and there's like people in little huddles trying to get through places, and it's like, you guys are just fucking it up. Put it mildly, fucking it up. So you've got more chance of catching COVID going to the airport than you've got in the airport. It's a bit of a disaster. But enough about COVID. Danger disco. Now I have to ask. That video clip in the background, where did you get that from? That's classic 80s.
It is, yeah. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure where we got it from.
I was saying to Julian earlier on, I wanted to know where you got hold of my home videos.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. So I'm sure I'm in one of those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm dancing in one of those. I actually think I've seen that clip before. I think that clip's been around before. It's a New York nightclub, if I'm not mistaken, in the 80s.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it just it epitomizes everything that we experienced in the 80s: bad hair, bad dancing, and cool music.
All fantastic hair, fantastic dancing, and bad music. For bad people. Yeah, no, absolutely, man. It was just such a vibe. When we shot that, we didn't really know that wasn't the idea. The idea was just like, we're just gonna get some shots of us in a room, and we're gonna slap it together, and then we just sort of fiddled, and that came out, and it just felt like that needed to be that. It was
Hi, Jenna.
To say it was perfect is probably an understatement.
WhatsApp you and ask you,
Cheers, man.
God's gonna let me know when.
And where's this going? I'm trying to get it onto my screen, yeah. Let's get it onto screen here so we can just check it out. Don't worry, we're on.
shame.
So here you guys, let's take a listen. Let's take a listen quickly and check this out because I love this video, and we can play the whole video because we're on YouTube. Yeah, baby. Let's do this.
So I'll get somebody with a key now, and I will get them in.
Not getting any volume at this end, Julian.
She wants some more.
Hang on, I'm gonna pause it there because I think to put it mildly, I fucked up. I had muted the video in StreamYard. I'm just having so many technical things that I'm so worried about.
It was quite peaceful. I quite liked it.
It was good. It was a moment of meditation. Sometimes we just need.
Time to reflect.
Sometimes we need a few minutes of contemplation so that we can really, really enjoy this properly.
I'm sorry, guys. That was terrible on my part. I apologize. So we'll play out with the video anyway. But you guys, you got the visuals, so everybody could see all the cool dancing of the 80s. So we got all those visuals. So, oh man, it's one of those days, isn't it? So we're going to play out with the video in full. So we'll have the music on. I don't know how it got muted. I don't remember muting it. This is the thing. So, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It's a great video. I was thinking you were talking about silver linings earlier on as well, Greg. So I was just thinking about when you do get back out on tour. I think there is I think initially we're kind of saying, oh, when we get back live, it's going to be a hell of a party. I'm not sure it's going to be like that because I'm not sure it's going to be instantaneous. But everyone's going to be really up for it. The opportunity to actually get out and see a band and enjoy a live set and get engaged with you as an artist. You know, when that does start happening again, like you said, silver linings, they're going to be so ready for it and so engaged with it. Man. It's going to be brilliant, I think.
Well,
I don't think people are going to complain about ticket prices ever again.
No. Well, and
people paying 150 rand a box of cigarettes a couple of days ago. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyone says guest list.
Yeah, Black Albert Blues Band played this Saturday at the Radium, and it was just pumping. I mean, it was just an amazing vibe. I watched it online because we were live streaming it onto Discover, and the vibe was just incredible. So I just think people are just so desperate for live music again, and I just can't wait. Yeah. Personally, I can't wait to get in front of enter a venue and watch a band live again, I'm going to be a bit more careful because I have had the plague. So I'm going to take it a little bit easier than most. So, yeah, but I am looking forward to it. Greg, thank you so much.
Hey,
I'm
cheers,
such a
man.
massive
Cheers
fan,
to you
as
guys.
you know.
Thank you guys so much for having me on.
Yeah, I'm such a massive fan, as you know, and I can't wait to see you live again. And I'm really excited. The Medicine Dolls brand new album out. Just go and search for it on all social media.
Well, I'm a convert now as well.
Facebook
Julian's saying he's
pages.
a fan. The minute I saw
Yeah.
the video clip this morning when he sent through saying who's on, I was like, that is a band I'm going to check out more of.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
I think I sent to Julian. I just sent, emojis. It's like that. Medicine Dolls. Yes.
So now that we've had the silent disco mix of Danger Disco, that was the silent mix produced by yours truly. I'm getting back into DJing. I'm now remixing the silent version.
Yeah, the headphone discos, that's a thing, isn't it?
Certainly.
So now I tell you what, let's
That's your
turn it
own
up loud.
brand. I like it.
Let's turn it up very loud. We're going to go say goodbye to everybody. So, guys, check out the Medicine Dolls. And thanks to all the artists that joined us tonight. Gita, Xander, and Besito. It's been an absolutely awesome show. Apologies about the Facebook cut, but we'll figure it all out. This is what we do. So next week, we'll be having interviews with our artists and play the music later. We're going to try that again. But I just love getting people's reactions while we're talking to the artists. And I suppose that's why I kind of like to do it, because I want to get people's reactions while we're chatting to you, and then they watch the video and people feedback live.
There is a live comment stream on YouTube as well, I think. So,
it's just to drive people to YouTube, I suppose. That's what we've got to try and do now.
Yeah.
That's the key. But Greg, thank you so much. It's absolutely
Cheers,
awesome to
man.
have you on the
Thank
show.
you, guys.
Guys, we're
Sweet.
going to say goodnight, everybody. We're going to play out with Danger Disco by the Medicine Dolls. What better way to end off a Monday evening here on New Music Mondays on Discover TV. Here we go.
Peace.
She took a piss on the tracks, the train was late. She gave one last fuck at 1:45.